Here in this batch, there are only some very few changes to the last one, but very decisive one or important ones. First of all, the LFO is alone now, so it's not modulated by another LFO. The LFO which gives the trigger impulse for the right sample and hold unit now. This is the same so far. The rest is the same so far, but now I patch feedback from this right, let's say first or basic or main sample and hold unit back to the frequency of this LFO, which samples the one and the same sample and hold unit. So let me do so. And please notice the change in the, let's say, rhythmical aspects of the sounds. Oh, better it's I use the output of the sample and hold instead of the attenuated VCA. Well, it's too extreme. That's too extreme. No, I'll do it the other way around. I'll indeed take the feedback or the loop signal from the attenuated, the signal of the right sample and hold unit, which goes through the VCA. So I take the VCA as well. Yeah, that's better. Okay, once again I remove it to show the difference. And back. So with this VCA here, as well of course as with this LFO knob, the FM amount CV knob, but I prefer this VCA. I can now regulate the influence. Now they're too low. The long notes are too long, so let me go down again. Perhaps I increase the frequency at the LFO. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, that's the way I like it. Once again without. No, it's too fast, of course. The difference to before, to without, let me do it again, without loop, the feedback loop, and the lower frequency. The difference is that with this I have let's say the rhythmical feeling of the whole patch stays stable. It's the same. The only difference in the time going by before the new node is generated, the only difference is generated by whether this is generated by the output of the sample and hold unit, the level of the CV, in relation to the nodes I have programmed here in the quantizer. So for example, if I get a CV bringing this F note to sound, and then the next CV is perhaps F sharp, but F sharp is, well, that's a bad example. Let's say is nearly F sharp, then we will still have F, or it's better to be seen with a C here. There's a difference to the to E flat. It's bigger, it's larger. So let's say the sample and hold unit produces a CV corresponding to this C here down, and the next sample and hold the next CV level produced by the sample and hold unit corresponds to C flat. Then there is still C, and no new note is generated because C is nearer to this CV corresponding to C sharp than E flat would be. So the differences in the time between two different tones is only determined by the relation of the CV to the scale here. That's all. But when I patch this feedback loop, then the differences are larger. So we have more rhythmical feeling. But increasing again. Yeah, and sometimes the notes, the notes that we hear, two consecutive notes, are so near to each other that it's nearly effect-like. Like the first half of a thriller. All right. Yes.